I don't think you will, you tender shit. You can't pull that trigger anymore. Especially not on me.
Who wants a drink?
So, I wasn't entirely sure if I would get that to work, because I looked on the forums. This was a bug that apparently other people have had, and it was reported months ago, and some were saying recently that it was not fixed. Well, apparently it was. I don't know what caused it, but I literally just left the game, and it restarted the progress of, I guess, talking to Lyndon. I legit didn't know if this bucket bug had been fixed or not. Apparently it has. So, good to know. I didn't just leave the game. I restarted my entire computer just to be sure. Giving the game the idea of, oh, you closed down everything. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and make sure everything is reset, You okay, Lyndon?
He was right, I was keeping things from him. Didn't think you could handle it. Still don't. But if I knew he'd turn, No. No, I would not have. I would have done the same if I was him. If I thought he was putting Backwater in danger, if he was cutting me out after all we've been through together. But that doesn't matter now. Because Backwater needs me. Backwater is me. And I shall do what I must to keep this place alive. I'd be dead without you, So here, throw in a bit extra. Drinks are on me.
Thanks, Lyndon. It was good seeing you. As usual, credit to Troy Baker for excellent voice acting. I love that they wanted to do this with Lyndon, and he was more than okay with coming back to play this character again. I have a feeling he really likes playing Lyndon. I wouldn't blame him. I think Lyndon is actually a pretty cool character. I mean, I love Cormac, but Lyndon is a lot of fun in D3. In fact, when I returned to Diablo 3 to do our alternate playthrough of the game on my Wizard instead of my Crusader, I set it up where we're going to have Lyndon with us pretty much for the majority of the game. Because I find Lyndon accompanying me to be extremely entertaining. And as a reminder, that's a playthrough that's going to be happening on high Torment difficulties, like Torment 13. Because my Wizard can handle Torment 13. And for story purposes, and for entertainment purposes, that's why I also want to bring Lyndon along as well. I burned the remains on the pyre in Backwater.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. You have done me, done him, a kindness. Housel. His name. I remember. That pyre. Its smoke. Over and over and over. I took Grish's blood first. And Mitzi. So many others. Housel was only the last. Their faces, their blood, the smoke. How could I? How could I forget? How could I forget?
What will you do now?
The swamp will take me soon enough. At least now I can die knowing who I am, what I've done. I miss the fog. I miss not knowing. But it wasn't right. Just leave me be. You've given more kindness than I deserve. I thank you for that.
Yeah. So, to walk a dark path. Pale Harbinger. Alright, so hold on a second. I want to double check this. I want to see, where does this start? Because I haven't seen it pop up yet. To walk a dark path. Wait, it's in Zarbinzet? Am I seeing that right? Huh. Hold on. Has it just popped up and I haven't noticed it yet? I guess it has been a while since we've gone back to Zarbinzet. Yeah. Here it is. There it is, to walk a dark path. Is everything alright, Father?
If you have a moment, child.
Do you need help?
I wish I didn't, but I had a curate, Simon. Some weeks ago, he left in the company of a strange man. I haven't heard from him since, and it's unlike him. Could you...
Do you know where he went?
Here, he's written in this page of his journal. Always leaving these papers behind.
A man has come to our small town. Many people pass through, but there is something different about this one. Something enigmatic. Father Dimas has warned me against him, but the swordsman has invited me to journey with him. There are places...
Oh, I didn't know it was going to cut him off. There are places filled with knowledge, he says. I mean to find them. I honestly had no idea that was going to cut him off. This is why I sometimes just simply stand in place when this dialogue happens, because sometimes it just cuts itself off. And I hate that. It happens in every Diablo game. What's this one? Give aid.
Aid would be welcome.
Oh, a barrier. Thank you. Wow, that knight, he took that charge like a champ. Not many can stand in the way of a trample from a werebear, and he took it right on the chin.
You'll regret coming here.
Who, me? No.
What is this?
My companion seems harsh to many, but beneath his bluster and his sword lies a scholar as hungry for knowledge as I am. He knows things I never thought to seek out, and he is generous. Some scholars jealously guard all the things they know. Not him. I have asked that we pass by the statue of revered Tybalt, and though I can see he chafes at such a thing, he has granted my request.
I saw that I had another one in progress. I'm gonna have to look up where the next one is, because I'm like, where is that? Because I honestly don't know. Sometimes you literally have to travel to different locations just to see the new quest that was spawned. I wish I was over here and I didn't know the quest was over here because it doesn't show on the map. What I would love, let me see them from this far away. No matter where I am on the map, let me have an option, like on the legend or somewhere here, to let me actually see the side quests that I have not finished. So I can be able to be like, oh, if I want to finish the last 7 quests, I go over here, you know? Let me have that option. Have you seen a man named Simon?
Get back! Get back! I fear no demons!
Really?
I'm sorry!
Alright. Now that you three are a little bit more in place, understanding, you know, it's like, look, why did you attack me? I'm a werebear. Why would you think that's a good idea?
We've been tortured, tormented, for weeks. Ever since that man infected us with nightmares, with evil.
This man. Was he a swordsman? With a companion?
Yes, yes, with only one eye. His companion was better company.
What else do you remember?
They were friendly with one another, but the swordsman hated outsiders. He muttered while he slept. Awful things. Doom, and the end, and demons. I asked him about it. I shall never forget his face. Terrible. Demonic.
What can you tell me about the two of them?
Simon should have been in a library, not with him.
Can you remember anything else?
Simon tried to convince us to join them. He said they sought sacred and hidden knowledge. I didn't believe that, and I tried to convince Simon to remain with us. He didn't listen. He said if we changed our minds, they were venturing east to an underground camp marked by tusks in the marshes.
Uh-huh.
His name? You should know it. Elias.
Elias.
Aha!
Aha! Found it.
I love that our character says, aha! A few putrid scraps of meat are stuck to the ruined pot. 2 simple cots lay covered in dust. No one has used this recently. A small collection of mostly used candles.
There's nothing here. No clue. No hint of Simon. Or Elias.
Here. Here.
What?
Speak. Here.
What? Who are you?
It has been long. I followed him, hunted him for Rathma. Can show you old spell. My head, take it. Will resist. Warned.
An acolyte of Rathma?
Am sorry.
I am too.
Place candles. 3 on floor. Head goes there. Are ready? Begin. Heza, Ilan, Torah, Dormu.
You can dispense with the absurd disguise, Elias. It cannot hide what I know lies within.
Why do you pursue me? What do you hope to achieve?
Your end, Elias. For you tamper with powers you don't understand and will doom us all with your arrogance. And I will act in accordance with my master's wishes.
Rathma ignored Sanctuary in his life and death. I would save it.
You will bring ruin.
I will bring your ruin.
Elias, are you still... Akarat? What happened?
An assassin. I warned you our journey would be difficult. Come. We must leave now if we mean to reach Backwater in daylight.
So that was the
If Simon
priest.
and Elias ventured to Backwater, then so too shall I.
That was the priest from the opening cinematic. So this guy was trying to stop Elias from doing the summoning of Lilith. And then he went into his disguise that we saw him in the cinematic. I see. Has a swordsman and a priest come through here?
Lots of swordsmen come through here, but that's the pair who sticks out. Can't say I've seen them, but someone must have. I'll keep asking.
Can I ask Lyndon? Oh, no, doesn't look like it.
did you hear? Lyndon killed Alton. Oh, you don't think he thinks... He knows I didn't have nothing to do with that, right? Depths take me, I should lay low a while.
Have you seen a one-eyed swordsman traveling with a curate?
Oh, yes, of course. Good friend of mine, too, you know. I can take you to him for a fee.
That's a bad idea, that is, Kiana. Look at him. That's no fool.
Oh, bah! That's 50 gold we won't get now.
Have you seen a swordsman and a priest?
Oh, wait, I know this one. A swordsman and a priest enter a tavern. The priest says... Damn! How'd it go again?
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
Let me tell unto ye of the West Marchy Free. Each a lover of the other, with their mistress, the sea.
Need to work on that shanty, mate. Have you seen a one-eyed swordsman and a priest recently?
I do remember. They were looking for sellswords. I suppose on account of the curate. He wasn't a fighting man. They picked up 3. Only Sev's come back.
Sev? Where is she?
Out near the cove. She's not right, mind you. Won't talk to people without her mead. I've got some for her. If you've got the coin.
I do. Sev? Are you sure being out here amongst all these is a good idea? Seems rather unsafe. Sev, I brought you some mead.
What's it gonna cost me?
Nivro tells me you left town weeks ago with 2 men, Simon and Elias. I'm looking for Simon.
Oh, Simon. He was sweet. I should have... He didn't want gold. That was all Elias. I have nightmares about him. About Elias's true face. I left Simon with him and... I shouldn't have. Maybe I can make it up to him.
Are you alright?
Go away.
Who else did Elias recruit?
2 blockheads. Dummer and me. Finn. Some thief from somewhere in Scosglen. And Gelwa, a barbarian from the steppes. Swore she was in it for the glory of battle or something. Liar. It was gold she wanted. More even than me.
Tell me more about meeting Elias and Simon.
If I was smart, I'd have listened to my friends. Something was off. Elias kept flashing coin, telling us we'd be rich. But if it was just coin, why was Simon interested? Couldn't keep his nose out of a book. Too sweet to be treasure hunting. Still can't figure out how they got along.
He came there for knowledge. Elias is dead.
Dead? Good. Good. Serves him. Though it's no help to me now.
Where did you leave Elias and Simon?
They went to Ezret. It's in the southernmost part of the Fethis wetlands. I can meet you there.
We'll just cut on time and do this. You alright?
Hell, I shouldn't have come. There weren't so many demons before. Elias did this, didn't he?
In all likelihood.
All right. We were digging in a chapel. Just there. Let's go.
So this is the town from the opening cinematic.
Here. This is where we dug.
Yep. This is definitely...
This is as far as I went before and as far as I'll go now. And I hope you find him. Simon. He deserves better than whatever Elias gave him.
Yeah, he made him part of the three. So why did you run?
We all realized one night that we were having the same dreams. Even Simon. Raining blood, fire, serpents. The more we talked about the dreams, the more it got under Elias's skin. But the dreams got worse and we couldn't stop picking at them. Like a scab. I kept awake that night to hold off the nightmares. And I saw Elias. His true face. I ran. And I didn't stop.
Oh, thanks. Well, how about this, guys? We're about to head to the location from the opening cinematic. The place where Elias summoned Lilith. By three they come. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Blood is the key. I'm trying to notice anything distinctive or, like, I see this, I'm like, is this possibly the blood that they used to open the door? And based on the location here, it doesn't look like it because it was used to open a door. Like, if this was meant to recreate what we saw in the opening cinematic, I really hope they put their work in to try and recreate it. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of disappointed. Nope, this is it. You see that? 3. There they are, right there, the hands. Blood is the key.
Elias must have gotten through this door somehow.
I like how the quest name became By Three They Come.
Blood petals. This is what Elias was looking for. This is where he summoned Lilith.
Oh! Hi! There's Fionn's corpse, or Finn's. His body was pulled apart slowly, although no weapon marks are visible. The ritualistic symbols on his terrified face seem to have erupted from beneath the skin. What a horrible way to die. That's funny, I don't remember Gelwa from the cinematic. Her body was pulled apart from within. Internal organs, flesh, even skin is missing in large swaths. Her face is frozen in a hateful snarl. Whatever killed her, she fought it until the very end. And then, of course, there's Simon. You came to the darkness for knowledge. And all the knowledge you seek is here.
Poor Simon. He deserved better than Elias.
Yes, he did.
I woke this morning to find that Sev has fled our company. She was harrowed by the dreams that haunt us all. I suppose it got to be too much for her. I dislike our remaining companions. The feeling I fear is mutual. Elias insists we need them. The knowledge we seek is well guarded, and we cannot fight our way through alone. In the name of knowledge, I must accept them.
He came here for knowledge.
When Akarat wills it, we will find his tomb.
What if he never meant for us to find it?
That it even exists.
Don't talk like that! Our faith is our strength, always has been. And it's all we have left now.
I'll talk to him a moment, but there's a certain old friend I want to find here. Because I'm pretty sure she's here. I just have to find her. There she is. Johanna. You made it back!
Ah, it's good to see you again. Yes, I am as safe as can be expected in these swamps. I was barely able to give the Crusaders proper rites before the bodies began to turn. It was fortunate that I remembered what my friend Zrinka said about burning bodies. I think Akarat would forgive me for not abiding by all of the proper rituals.
So what will you do now?
A fair question. One that I myself have been wondering. I see our people struggling. I hear them talking, their faith wavering. I want to help, but I fear that our struggle is in part due to our faith. We refuse to learn, to adapt. You saw Morgan's works. You saw where our faith led us. I hope that our faith can change, as I have, and we can make a home of the swamp. I don't know how, but at least for now, it means having drinks with friends.
What happened to Morgan's Folly?
Morgan's Folly used to be a Zakarum fort, a foothold for our efforts, but it was lost generations ago. My master, Johanna, gathered a group of crusaders to take it back. To begin our trek back into the swamp in search of Akarat, but it didn't go as they had hoped. Some returned, wounded. Some, like my master, did not return at all. If you hadn't helped me, her name would have been lost forever.
And I certainly don't want that to happen. I mean, after all, we played her in Diablo 3. Simon is dead. His search for knowledge ended in tragedy.
No. Akarat. I had some hope.
I'm so sorry. I managed to collect some of his writings. I thought you might like this. A thing to remember him by.
Thank you. Oh, curse my foolishness. I shouldn't have let him go.
This wasn't your fault. But the man responsible, Elias, is gone.
A poor comfort to me, but it would comfort Simon. Thank you for bringing me back what was left of him.
So it looks like that does confirm to me that some of these side quests are actually meant to be done after you do the main story. Since it looks like you are supposed to do this after we kill Elias. Alright. We have this one side quest left over, but I am curious about something. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me. But being the kind of completionist I am, I'm looking at this, I'm like... Now, I know what this is. This is actually a secret little challenge here. This is a very secret quest line that's not marked. It's something you actually kind of just stumble upon and discover. Apparently, this is something that you're supposed to do where you go to 3 specific statues located around like the entire map and do something there, and then it will open a special secret portal. I would like to do this on camera. I'm just not entirely sure if every location is ready for me or opened yet. So, but I am curious about this though. I'm like, why does it say I've done that? I'm like, wait a minute, where's the justice delayed portion here? Hold on, I need to check this. This is actually bothering me. For justice delayed. I'm just like, where exactly is this? Oh, okay. Hold on. Is this another... I never went back here? To check? Because I'm a little disappointed if that's the case. Again, once again, another side quest that wasn't marked on my map, so I didn't know I hadn't finished or picked it up. Huh? It's not showing there. Oh, okay, alright. So there's a note. It says this is only available after completing the campaign. Alright, so that confirms it for me. It's like, okay, looks like I actually have to complete the campaign in order to do this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just do this then. And then we'll cut it off, and then we will continue and start Act 6 in the next part. So we'll just go ahead and finish up this last little bit right here, do this side quest here. So yeah, that basically confirms that I would actually probably have to finish the campaign before we actually go ahead and finish some of these other side quests. How did you learn of Mephisto's presence?
His presence clings to every stone inside these walls. Even now he conjures images, whispers, cowardly illusions meant to test my faith. I found records here. Murals, books, some scrolls. They tell of this fort's purpose. Sankakor's fate is well known, but to think his body is here. This darkness is... it clings to you, tries to drown you. For the light, we cannot fail.
Let us purge this place of Mephisto's presence.
Ha! May we scour away any trace of Mephisto's corruption! These halls were sealed long ago to contain the darkness. Now I shall cast them open to bring in the light. Onward. May the light guide our way. The evil here is thick, somehow even stronger. And yet the halls are quiet. Do the minions of hell hide from us? Ha! This looks interesting.
I, Carthus, and my most trusted retinue, Elodia, Matthias, and Eleazar, seal this place with ourselves inside. Though we fall to Mephisto's corruption, we shall not forget our duty. Even in death, we guard the body of Sankakor.
Carthus. I have not heard that name. I had heard of Sankakor being defeated, but what happened after is shrouded in mystery.
Well, I could tell you, the people who defeated Sankakor, who was host of Mephisto, went into hell and... oh, you're not here for that. Okay. A frayed tapestry depicting a paladin slaying a faded representation of Mephisto. The mural is worn and battered. Despite its state, the artistry is clearly evident that apparently we played as a paladin in Diablo 2.
These halls were beautiful once. There is devotion in these walls. How could such a holy place fall to such evil? These were paladins. They turned on each other.
Liars! Traitors! Blasphemers!
Be gone!
Mephisto's corruption pollutes them even in death.
Look there. Blood flows from this blade as though the wound were made moments ago. Hatred has seeped into their very souls. I know of a ritual that will cleanse this evil. Surely this is why the light has guided me here. We must collect these tainted blades and find a suitable place to perform the ritual. Only then will the spirits of these fallen faithful be redeemed. My blade quivers in anticipation!
I like your spirit.
match for the light.
Excuse me. Don't be taking credit for my kills, and the light has nothing to do with this. Okay, I'm no paladin or crusader, I'm a druid, thank you very much. Would you be saying the same thing if I was playing on my necromancer? They have turned. My mind is breaking. I am not a coward. I do not run. This is my only victory. My blade hungers for blood. I shall only find mine own.
He could feel himself turning, but he refused to risk others. Truthfully, even now I feel Mephisto's influence. To have withstood it for so long.
No! Stay away! Stay away! Don't make me help you!
You are no match for the light.
Couldn't stop them. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me.
The light should have protected them. Their faith should have... No. Now is not the time to falter. We must succeed. To give them the rest they deserve.
I will stop you! I will not fail again! I will strike before you have the chance!
Here. I can feel it taking its toll on me. These paladins, to have suffered this for so long. We mustn't delay. To perform the ritual, we must find where the curse took root. A place of immense hatred.
I have a feeling it's this way. Wilds. It's nice to be able to collect all your glyphs before you even finish the campaign. As long as you reach level 60.
Do you feel it? The hatred lingers here like smoke. This is where we must perform the ritual. Place the cursed blades here.
I'm ready to begin.
Good. The spirits will cling to their hatred. I am trusting you to defend me. Let us bring these paladins peace.
Oh, was that it?
I was there when San Kakor fell. I felt Mephisto's magic clawing at my mind. Even today, when I remember that moment, I am unsure if the anger I feel comes from him or me. But that does not hinder my faith. Remember, brothers and sisters, the light won that day. We rallied. We defeated a prime evil. And what's more, we did it together. The darkness will never extinguish the light. It is our duty to ensure that. The day we discovered the corruption within our faith, was the day we began anew. It was the day I knew I was truly fighting for the light.
I like how this guy's trying to claim credit for what we did in Diablo 2. We were the ones who defeated Mephisto and Zankakor, not them. How are you feeling?
I had come here certain that I could purge the evil from this place. I believed my faith in my blade could cut through any darkness. But I see now that the light brought us here for a different purpose. These paladins have suffered through much. Though Mephisto may still corrupt this land, his hold over these spirits will cease. That, at least, I can do.
The spirits look to have been freed.
Yes, I believe so. The paladins are finally at peace. I could not have done this alone. The light shines bright within you. I must return to Zarbinzet. I shall tell the other Zakharum of Karthus and the paladins who gave their lives to contain Mephisto's corruption. May the light guide your way.
Alright. Alright, when we return, we'll be heading to Tarasak to begin the final act of Diablo 4, not counting the expansion. Stay tuned.